Hello, SireSolo here. Today, oops, I accidentally broke one of my screens. Today I'm just doing live stream of what to expect with the next update. I'm just tweaking on my town map here. Luckily for me, I take good notes, so if I mess up anything, I know how to fix it. So, like, I accidentally broke this command block, which tests the player in the first town, so... Okay. This way it's easier, it's organized. Alright, so basically I have it to where now it just each area has its own number. So like Pallet Town is not 1, Route 1 is 2, and all the way down the line. And so and then it just does the rest of the job. So let's see. Which one is on top? Okay, I don't have any on top. Alright, I realized that when I was making the video, I wasn't recognizing when I was going from one area to another. Oop, see, like that wouldn't have picked it up. Okay, let's see. Now you can see a pretty good view of the sun. See, that's 18. Where is 1? 1 is up here. So anything with a score minimum of 2 in that area, set them to 1. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Now I'm just double checking what I've done to make sure it's all functioning properly. See, I thought it could be able to test out both of these, but then basically it's saying anybody who has a score of at least 3 in town map and a score of at least 1. So that doesn't work. So what we have to do is actually, let me see what's on top. Nothing, okay. Change this to 15. There we go. So now what I have to do is basically redo this whole command. However, with only half of the scoreboard testing in one area and half in the other area. So now it's looking at both of these. We're going to do that all the way through. And try not to break any command block in the process. I've done that before. Kind of ticks me off sometimes. But yeah, today's tweaking day. So that's what I'm doing, is tweaking things for the next update. Sorry if it gets boring. Let me turn on music. There we go. So that's set up. Basically now it's testing it for every score value. And then if it's anything besides the one for that area, it changes it to that area's score for town map. And so now instead of constantly having it spam players whenever they're in that area, because before it was all the same code, which was 1, now it's a code specific to that area. So hopefully makes for less spamming. Did I delete it? No, I didn't delete it yet. And I'm also checking for spelling, because I noticed last time also I didn't have the M capital in over here, so it never worked in certain areas. I mean, it's a cool little thing. And I didn't fix the other one again, didn't I? It's alright, we'll just go down here. Fix that. So see, 1 tested, for example, in that area where the player is going to be, it tests the score of the town map if it's at least 9, so anything 9 or greater, and the player is in that area, which is a code for 8, it automatically changes that player to an 8. And this one, if anything is the most 7 in that same area, then it changes the area to 8. So basically, if it's anything but 8, if the player's in this area, it'll change it to 8. Which is, for example, this is Pewter City. Let's see, it's testing for anybody who's got a score of exactly 8. Minimum of 8 and maximum of 8, so makes it exactly 8. And if that is true, it clears the map first, so that way player doesn't have 2 maps at one. It gives him this map called Town Map, and then it also tells them the message which says Pewter City. And we continue on. And as y'all know, I've got a bunch of these, so it's gonna be a while just to do one update, one project update. So this is for 10. So, I mean, once you get the code down, it's pretty simple. Again, like how I broke it down. And this is a constantly running clock. But it's where you first originally see in there is where you first originally spawn in, and then you're sent way over there. So this is just, you know, that's why it's kind of a little bit laggy when you first come in, because I got all this crazy stuff happening down here, but sometimes it is what it is. But trust me, the older system that I had working for the town map was a lot more laggier, so I have reduced the lag significantly, and yet you still have the cool feature that a lot of maps don't have. And this is good for, it's not like it has to be in a specific hand. This could be anywhere in your inventory. It automatically tests for it. I've seen some people have it to where, oh, if you have it in your left hand, if you have it in slot 1, and then they have it set up to every slot. So it's like, why not just have it set up to anywhere in their inventory, not specifically a certain slot? That we don't have a mile long of command blocks running at the same time. You know? Anybody else all hyped up for Doctor Who? Coming up here in a couple of days, next season. We got some sad and interesting news happening about that. I was reading up on it. It looks like Jenna Coleman, who plays the Doctor's current companion, is supposed to be leaving Doctor Who sometime mid-season. Yeah, so that was a little of the sad part. The interesting part is, what was her name? Kingston? The guy who played, the girl who played the Doctor's wife in Matt Stone's era. She's supposed to be back in, looks like a Christmas episode. So, interesting stuff to see, and I wonder if they're going to have somebody who's going to be his companion after Jenna leaves. I know usually he goes through a time period where he doesn't have a companion. So, alright, let me check the ones downstairs. So yeah, all these, that row and that row, govern these. Now I still have all these to do, which is the ones that are down there and the ones that will be up here. And then I still have all of these to do. So, yeah, a lot of editing. For those that don't know, this is my badges machine, which I might change it back to actual badge items. And for those that already have the badges score, don't worry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it to where now, instead of it senses for a player having a certain badge gives them that score, now it's going to be in reverse. It's going to sense for that score and give them that badge and take away a point in that score. And so then I'll go down to the next one, senses a player's score with that, you know, and so on and so forth until it goes down to 0 and gives the player back all their badges. Don't know if that's what you guys want. Again, the only reason why I did it is just to kind of release, you know, the player's inventory a bit, but if you guys like the backpacks, then I see why not to having the badges again. I only had these signs up here because I was just keeping track of ones that I did, but now I gotta see the ones that I haven't tweaked. Let's see, why is it so dark? Let's add some light. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. See here, down here they're double scores again. So I gotta go through all of these. Okay, this is just the clock. Tick tock goes the clock. And these are extra ones, 1 score value, 1 score value. And then I should have, this is a double score for 17, which I think is this one. Yeah, no, that's 18. Is this one 17? No, that's 19. This one's 17. Let me see here. 17, 18, and 19. What do we have down here? Yeah, don't fall too much. It's the void down there. This first one is 18. Okay. So that was this one. So that's set up correctly. So then I could just go and which one was it? It was 17. So I can go ahead and delete 17 here. See then what I was doing? Okay. This is the clock. There we go. That means that one's good to go now. Alright, this is 19, but it's good already. It's already set up right. And this is 18. No, 17. Okay, I got it. So what I'm gonna do. This one and set this up right there. There we go. Okay, that was 17. This is 18, and that's 19, but I think we also have 19, yes, down here, so that's 18, 19, and that's 18, 19, okay. So we gotta get rid of the 18, 19, right there. There we go, so that one's all good. Okay, now the rest. Let's start with getting rid of 19. A little bit of lag, come on. Thank you. Back down. Make sure I did the right one. 21. What did I save up there? 19. Good. Get rid of this one. That one looks pretty nice, so I think that came out pretty nice. The sun, yeah, it gets too bright sometimes and you can't see it okay, but I think it still came out pretty nice. And my daughter likes this song because her favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, so she goes Pika Pika whenever he says it in the song, in the melody. So I think that's cool. Pretty sure that's the way I did it. Let me see. Yes. I just realized, yeah, I know. I should have done that before to make sure things were verified. But yeah, if you think grinding is bad when you play a game, I'd rather grind than do this sometimes, because I don't know, this is, at least you fight with grinding. Here it's just repetitive, like, skill. I mean, that is the good thing, I guess, because, like, once you get it down, it's not that hard. So fixing everything, not that complicated at all. Yeah, these are some of my other machines. Again, this is the town map. Yeah, all these is the town map machine. Except for this is the warp pads in the Silphco. That's why they have the same design. So basically, it should test for a player in that area, and if there is a player in that area, automatically sends them to that area. Just that player that's in that area. So, yeah, that's how my warp pads move, how they work. Before I had it to where it was a command block underneath, and basically it was a command block, and then on top of the command block was just, you know, the carpet or whatever. I don't remember if I copied this, but and then on top of that was a pressure plate. And see, the thing was with that is, yes, it did the trick. However, if you were in the middle of a battle or something, it would just, what's it called, teleport you. Like if one of the Pokemon accidentally, because Pokemon can trigger the, what's it called, pressure plates. And that's why I have buttons instead of pressure plates for my buildings. I might change that up though. I might make it to where it will sense a player, not an entity, in a certain area, and if the player is there, it will teleport that player to the interior or the exterior or whatever it has to. But that'll be for a later update. I try to make things streamlined, so the better the flow, you know, the more, you know, the better the game is, the more real it is like the actual game, because there are no buttons in the actual game, there are no doorbells, you know, there are no pressure plates. You know, a player walks and then it just takes them where they need to go. Kind of like how I did the Elite Four. Basically, for those of you that have seen that update video, and also I just made it in the map showcase. Basically, it showed that, you know, when you battle the Elite Four, they give you a special token, and that token goes away, but that's what is used for them to realize that, hey, you've battled the Elite Four. But it basically just teleports you automatically to the next spot. I know a lot of you have been asking for a continuation in the Pokemon maps, considering how long this one map has taken me to do and that I'm still doing it, I have thought about it and I was like, probably not. I'm probably gonna do, if I have the time, if I have the, because I have the skill. It's not that, it's mostly time. If I get the time to do it, I'm probably going to be doing Zelda Majora's Mask completely in vanilla, especially once 1.9 comes out, and there'll be the shields. You know, that'll be pretty cool. So, but yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing, will be Majora's Mask in vanilla. I already have a lot of my thoughts and concepts and stuff that I'm gonna do. Some are just tweaks at other people's concepts that are, I found ways to make them more efficient and work better than what they've had, and you know, makes more sense. And so, you know, just tweaking on theirs kind of makes it mine, you know. Let me see here. Yep, that's good. Alright, we're almost done with this row, and then we still got those over there. But yeah, this is very time consuming for such a, what some people, a lot of people actually say is a cool concept, an actual working town map. So, I took away 30. So let me take away 32. There we go. Now we just close that up. I know I don't have to, but I just don't like having holes everywhere, you know. Boom. Alright, the first area is complete. And now we go over here. The reason why I did so many, I know I could have probably cut it off halfway, but I was going to use these sides. Come on, render. There we go. Those sides as these guys over here. So, alright, let's start with this side. Okay, that's the clock. What's this? Okay. So, pretty much same thing, except with different numbers. So that clock goes there. Go ahead and put that there. Doesn't matter where they are, how far they are from the thing, it's a constant run. It's constantly, you know, on. It's constantly testing for those scores, for those players in that area. So I mean, I can have it on any working clock that I have that's opened, and it wouldn't matter. I just like to keep them all in the same area, you know. That way, whenever I have to fix any, for whatever reason, you know, it's not like, oh crap, which one was it? You know? Okay. Basically, I was doing the same thing as before. Where I was putting the sign up, so I knew that I already had it done. Wait. What? check the bottom. Okay. So this one I need, okay, let me copy that. I mean, that one's set up correctly, at least part of it. All I have to do is just change that. Oops. There we go. And not to 34, but 32. There we go. So that was that one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do bedrock, because it's only the first one that I really have to... There we go. Okay. And we continue on with the clock. We do the same thing, except... There we go, anything below 33, change it to 34. So now I can just do that. And see, that's why I have all these labels, so that way I know what town it is. So if for some strange reason it still doesn't work, or it doesn't work in a certain area, I could just go to that sign and go like, okay, I need to fix this. So see, this one had both. Alright, let me delete that one. Then... So I guess some of them did not update. Or were not updated. But, easy fix. Just don't know why I didn't notice it. Go ahead and take out the signs. There we go. Next. Also today, in a few hours, I'm actually going to go be part of a local community cleanup thing. I'm pretty sure it's at one of the beaches here. I mean, I'm gonna take videos and I'm gonna post that. I know some people are interested in that kind of stuff, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and record that and post it on YouTube later, so you guys can see the beach, see what we've done, or you know, are going to do. Because we haven't done it yet. But yeah, you know, I like to give back to the community. Especially if it's like, you know, a beach cleanup and it's one of the beaches I love going to, you know. I take pride in that, you know, next time I go there I'll be like, you know what, I cleaned this, you know. But yeah, it's supposed to be some kind of like, I think they said like, it's the International Cleanup Day something or other, but yeah, I think it'll be a pretty cool thing to do. I like volunteering for that kind of stuff. But yeah, as soon as I'm done with that and I come back home, I'm gonna, you know, upload the video. Also, they are giving tickets to, for those that help, they're gonna give tickets to Underwater World, which is one of the like aquarium places here. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, it's a giant tank that they have, you know, sharks and stuff swimming in it. And I've actually, you know, like scuba there, and that was pretty fun. I did that for my oldest's birthday. That's what she wanted to do, so we went and did that. And let's see, that's the clock. Now I can get rid of these, actually. Yeah, because I need the light. See, that's why I was doing signs, because signs still let the light in. See, light's still through. But yeah, it's a giant aquarium thing where it's pretty cool. I'll record that as well. A lot of people like seeing that kind of stuff. But I have unlimited pass with it anyway, so to me it's not about that. To me, again, it's about giving back to the community. I'll put it over here. Sometimes you gotta do things like that. And if you can, you know, invite family and friends, because, you know, first of all, it makes the job easier. Second of all, you're hanging with, you know, loved ones, doing something that's, you know, positive. You know, especially for the community. So that's always good. So yeah, we're almost done with this town map. I think I have another machine to tweak though. Not the town map machine, that one's almost done. And I do have a town map for all of them. The only thing is Sevi Islands will only have one map per island. Just thought it would be too much. I know some of them are bigger, but as you can see, nope, over there. It's this back part. Victory Road, Indigo Pathway, yeah, as you can see, islands 1 through 7. I don't know why 7's not on it here. It should be, it's 16. But there is a map for that one. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. Oops. 7. Crap, do I put 7 or 7 Island? 7 Island. I guess it doesn't really matter, I know what it is, but... There we go. There we go, that's nice. And that was which score? That was 16, so yeah, we have 16 set up. Not that one. That one. So, yeah. But see how easy it is to... I mean, yeah, it only takes like a second to be like, oh, okay, I already did that one, and go to the next one. But, I don't know, I think it's simpler this way. Put this on. Start on this side. Hello, Mr. Oh no, you're going away. Goodbye, Mr. Sun. Hello, Mr. Moon. Did we really live through a couple Minecraft days already? Jeez. Let's see. Yes, okay. But yeah, instead of creating another layer of clocks here, I mean, I already have the clock running there. It doesn't really add that much lag to it, so... I really hope when 1.9 comes out, Pixelmon gets updated not too, you know, I understand not right away, but, you know, the wait won't be too bad, because all the cool command blocks that they have, that's why I was happy when Pixelmon went out to 1.8, because I had so many ideas on what I can do with the map, but I couldn't, because 1.8 wasn't out yet from Pixelmon, and then when they did release it, it slowly trickled into the 1.8.2, which is what I needed for some of the commands that I have running. But in the next one they have command blocks that just automatically have a clock like attached to them. think it was the blue command block, it just constantly runs. So instead of having a clock constantly running and tell the command what to do, the command block itself is the clock, and it constantly runs the command. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Don't really have any much thought on what else to add when it updates to 1.9. So can't wait till the next update though of Pixelmon, because I've reported a couple of bugs. One of which was the bug with the move tutors. And if move tutors spawn on the map by themselves, then they just, are just like a regular entity. They can walk around, they can have random moves on them, whatever that they can teach. But if a map maker such as myself creates the move tutor, they are not supposed to wander around. They're supposed to stand still, and at the same time they're supposed to keep control of what moves they're teaching. They don't just randomly start teaching you a new move. No, you told them to teach this move for whatever value, price, if free, if it costs something, whatever. And that's that. But that's not what's happening. That's not what the situation was, and I discussed this already with a mod from Pixelmon. So they said they've fixed it. However, it's going to be in the next update. So yeah, and I discovered this day one from when the update happened. So I was like, yeah, I like all the cool features. I like all the cool additions. However, this is a problem. So yeah, I do also like the fact that, oops, I did the wrong one, oh well, that they added all those other TMs that were missing. So I did go and tweak, like Misty was giving out the wrong TM because, well, there was no TM that, like there was in the game, so they added all of those TMs. So that's pretty cool. Okay, it's this one. I think we're also supposed to get like a, going back to talking about the volunteer opportunity today that I'm doing with the cleanup. Besides going to Underwater World, which, like I said, I have a pass for anyways, so that doesn't matter. Okay, good. They're also giving us like a lunch ticket, which at one of their restaurants called Seafood Grill, and it's gonna be a voucher for like a couple of bucks, but they have pretty good stuff there, so I am looking forward to that. I don't remember if I copied, but a bunch of my friends are going to do this, so it's just an opportunity for me to just hang with my friends again. Because with work, ain't got the time much. There we go. Close up that hole. And pop in the last command block. Alright, that's all set up. Check what town map do I have. So I have Pallet Town. So if I go to Pallet Town, okay, so I guess my code for Pallet Town wasn't on, but as you notice, I did not get another town map. So, but now, if I go over here, there we go, Route 1. Sorry it's laggy because I was really far away from this area, so now it's just slowly rendering back. So now that I go to Viridian City, good. So I mean, this was working just fine before. However, like sometimes people would go into buildings and then step out of the buildings or whatever, and it would it's still doing that. Why? Why Viridian City? Well, let me check out. Don't tell me I did all that work for something that can't get fixed. Shoot. Let me check another area. We go Pewter City. Okay, let it render, let it load. What it's supposed to do, and like there's the gym. What it's supposed to do is keep the same score. Is it just Viridian City? I'm gonna try Pallet Town. Okay, I got my Pallet Town. Hey Ma, going upstairs. Let's get another map. Well, this building is technically underneath Route 1, so that makes sense. So is this building. Yeah, the way that I had before, the alignment of the buildings weren't proportionate to where they're supposed to be. I think I was out like 40 something blocks off, so I had to move everything, exterior wise at least, 40 blocks this way, but all the underneath, all the interiors stayed in that area, so I mean, the flow is there. Go ahead and check Viridian Forest. Come on. There we go. I mean, what I can do is just have it at the entrance and exits, sensing for a player with that score. No, cause see, then I'll do it again. Let's go into Pewter's Gym. Yeah. Well, all that hours of work for nothing. Because it's still doing the same thing, and now I just have more command blocks running. So I guess I'm gonna have to change everything back to code 1 and delete all those extra command blocks. Well, at least that's easier than let me go ahead and block area. Yeah, since me trying to fix it didn't fix it. Okay. Alright, first let's do the easy part. Let's go ahead and change these all to... Yeah, basically... I'm gonna copy that part. Because then we're gonna go delete that part, change them all to 1. Just keep it as 1. Sometimes it's just trial and error, and I tried and it was an error. So, and a plus note, fewer clocks running, so try to make things more efficient and not as crazy, and just falls through. So I mean, everything was set up correctly, but I think it's it's the range. Maybe if I create a second scoreboard and call it something. No, yeah, it'll still mess it up. Sorry. I was thinking out loud there. I was gonna say it'll... Whoops. See, that's where things get messed up. I was thinking like I'd create another scoreboard and call it half map, but then every single one would be half map. So it'll still be acting up. Unless, if when it changes the player's score in an area to the correct score, also at the same time changes their half score to have not, and so now it'll test out for a player to have a score. Huh. Let me try something. So yeah, my mind just came up with a thing of hope that I hope will work. I know I should have done that one first. Usually I'm by myself and I don't think out loud. That was 14. 16 I went through. But no, that was 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Also, another thing I'm looking forward to, next season of Flash. So, it's gonna be pretty epic, is what I'm thinking. Because there's supposed to be, now that the timeline has changed, so do some of the characters. And since, you know, for those of you that aren't following the Flash, basically, the Reverse Flash was killed, in the present. So technically, well, actually not. He was killed in the present. His great grandfather or whatever was killed in the present, and thus prevents him from existing in the future. Thus prevents him from going back in time and trying to stop Barry, and like that whole time thing changed. So now I don't know, I'm thinking because of that, Flash shouldn't exist, or at least not at that time period, because the machine would have still happened just later on. Oops, I forgot to do the second part. And one is good, so yeah, it was stuff that I was thinking is, you know, the whole time paradox thing was kicking in. And that's what the whole wormhole or whatever that was going on at the end of the last season, that was just, it should have been the time paradox fixing itself, because now they were living in a paradoxed world. Ooh, the sun's coming up. It's so pretty. And the moon's going down. Bye bye, moon. Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? Scoreboard. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why my stream just stopped, but I'm hoping this is where you guys were. I haven't seen the where the stream paused. Let me check my message real quick. Yeah, my Twitter's been going crazy. But anyways, if this is where we were at, I was creating a new objective called Have Map, which is going to be a dummy objective. Basically, what it's gonna do is, let's see, yep, oof, that almost knocked out that scoreboard, that command block. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dig down here. And have it running the same time as these. Okay, that's the entire row. So what we're gonna do, let's see the first one. Okay, good. This is just gonna be the same command over and over again. This will be scoreboard players, oops, set at player, did I have it to where it okay, yeah. Set it at that player. Scoreboard player set FP. Have map to 1. But it's at a score. Have map. Minimum equals 0, and score underscore have. Oops, can't type. Have map equals 0. So basically anybody, oops, wrong one, square bracket, anybody, basically the closest player that has have map equal to 0 in that area, change it to have map equals 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy that and just put it all the way through. I know what else we can do is we can do this. Oops. And basically now this command block has that command. So all we have to do is just put it in there. It's supposed to. Did I not save it in that one? Okay, well, first of all, that should be that. Second of all, let's try it again. I don't know. I'll just delete that. It's okay, I'll just paste it constantly. And what I can recommend people doing is hitting enter instead of clicking done, and hitting escape instead of clicking cancel. Because if your computer lags just a little bit, it might be long enough for it to accidentally break. I don't know how many were set in there, so there we go. Accidentally break something that you didn't want broken. So it's going to be the same exact command for all of these. So what it's going to do now is not only test for somebody in that location and having a different score value for town map, but also for a the new score, which is have map. So basically, if they have a have map score of 0, then it gives them a map. However, if they don't have a have map score of 0, then it so basically if they have the have map score of 1, then they obviously already have a map, so then it just is this one? Yes. It doesn't give them a new map. What was this? I think this is the second part of Route 11. Don't know why it doesn't say. Huh. Well, that's an easy fix. Put that on there. That on there. I'll fix that later, because I want to keep my have scores, or have map scores right now. We do the same thing. Dig all the way through. Oopsie. What was this? Oh, because it was sensing off that clock. Okay, that's cool. Just fix that right now. So that goes there. There we go. So we're just gonna go right there. And now do the same thing. Change all their have map scores. I know I've said not to click on done, and I've been clicking done. But yeah, spelling, you gotta make sure is accurate, because if one letter or one character is not in the right spot or not the way it's supposed to be, then the whole thing just doesn't work. And I've had that before. I'm like, why is this not working? And then I realized I was supposed to have a capital letter in a place where I had a lowercase letter. So Okay, and that's done. So now we just gotta do this side. That clears a filled map, okay. Oops, went too far, but okay. There's nothing there. And now the same thing. All I have to do is just go back to all the other ones that we're testing for a certain score value and add the new score of half map as well. So not only will it have to test for a player in, is that one of them? Yes, in a certain area, also testing for a player with a certain town map score, but also now the half map score. Half map score set to 0, it'll give them the new town map. If the half map score is set to 1, then in theory it shouldn't give them a new town map. It'll still be weird in places that are technically in a different area. Like, for example, half the buildings, actually all the buildings in Pallet Town are technically part of Route 1. So it might be still not fully functioning there and acting weird there. And also, when a player travels under Saffron City via the underground paths, technically you're going underground in Saffron City, so it makes sense that it tells you that you're in Saffron City because technically you're underneath it, you know? So in theory this should do it once I get out of that hole. Pop in these. And then one more thing we gotta do. So now we gotta change all these to also say score. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy and paste this because it's gonna be the same exact score. Have map underscore minimum equals 0. Score underscore half map equals 0 and close brackets. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, just gonna copy this part. Oops. But then all I have to do is just go backspace 1, enter. There we go, that should save it correctly. Did I do that one? Yeah, that's half map, okay. Yeah, I don't know why when I was live streaming with Twitch, everything said that I was live. However, Twitch didn't keep any of that recording, any of that live stream. There was no way for me to go back and make sure everything was working right. So, you know, I was like, forget this. And I tried out YouTube's beta version, beta of live streaming, and it seems to be working just fine. So that's what I will be doing, I guess, whenever I want to live stream. Okay, that's that side. Now we gotta do this side. So yeah, a lot of these are just copy and paste, tweak a little, copy and paste. That's all the town map is. It's just one continuous type of code. now again. What was that? Okay, that was done. And then another thing I have to do is how I can do this for people who already have it. I guess I'll have to do this for this update and then just later on remove it. I'll put it on this piggy. Basically what I'm gonna do there, not set, add a player, explore players, add player, or add all. Have map 1, and this one, same thing. Except remove and all, have map 1. So now what it'll automatically do is, even for those people that are just updating the map and not installing the map, it'll automatically have theirs. It's constantly, see now it says 39, it says 39, it says 39 at 125, 29. See, it's constantly at 39, so what we'll have to do right now is just, but anytime, this is just because it took me apparently 39 ticks for it to recognize the new scoreboard. So it already added 39 to my points, and it keeps on adding and subtracting 1, so it keeps on staying at that 1. Oops, score players. Scoreboard players set at P myself. Have map to 0. Should I do 0? I can do 1, I do have the map. So now, as I go here, it says 2 on this side, however it says 1 on that side, so that means my score is always going to be at 1. Because the exact same tick that it goes up as 1, it goes back down to 1. So now let's say I get the new map. So now I'm in a new area and it changes my have map score to 0. So this will be always at 1. This will be always at 0. So basically my score is always going to be at 0. I think that's going to mess it up somehow, just in case. Let me change the have map scores to 2. Let's see, what's this? Let's see. Yep, just in case. Just in case for that split second it doesn't see the player having that score. gonna go quickly change all these. Sometimes it's just trial and error before you even do the trial part. Oops. So again, yes, this will all have the exact same command, because it's all doing the exact same thing. Come on, there you go. So out with the old, in with the new. All I have to do is just not those, but these. So yeah, you can have multiple scoreboards being tested for at the same time. Close that up. Okay, that row's done. That row's done. This row. Give me a sec, phone's going off, let's see. Twitter's going off again. Kinda had a rise in Twitter followers lately. So that's pretty cool. That's part of another clock. This part is pretty simple to fix. Okay, that's done. Where's our hole? Goes on the other side. There it is. Come on, there we go. Let's close that up. Now we're gonna have to change these also. Minimum of 1. Is it minimum 1? Their score. I think I have that backwards. I think this should be and the most. No greater. It's 0 or less, and then but no more than 1. Am I backwards? These things are so confusing. Yeah, this should be 0 and not to exceed 1. So okay, so that is good. Now I'm just gonna have to change that. all these zeros. This second 0 to 1. I don't know, some of you might be thinking that you guys tried to get into well, other game modes besides game mode 2 and you couldn't. Well, that's because I'm the admin of the map. I have special basically allowed myself to be and do, well, whatever. So, which is mostly just tweaking and updating and fixing. I'm sure nobody wants to do that. I've had people ask me, you know, if I needed help building. Building? No, because I'm already done building. The only thing that I have left to build is Island 7 of the Sevi Islands, because if you've seen the map showcase, 1 through 6 are completely built up. They just have to be updated. 7 is the only one that needs to be built, and so once I have 1 through 6 updated, I shall build up 7. But who knows, by then probably Pixelmon will be updated to 1.9, and then I'll have to go through the map, and oh, I guess I never did it over here, huh? So let's go ahead and oh, I guess just that one. Maybe I accidentally skipped it. Why don't y'all tell me? And I know I did forget these. Oh no, that's different. Never mind. Those are all good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna do these sides. Well, I guess that never got changed. Oh, I guess I didn't do this side. I guess that's when I figured out I did something wrong. So we're gonna continue on. Change those to 2, right? Not that, what was it? Here. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I do that sometimes. Then I rethink, I'm like, wait a sec. Whoa, what happened here? You have to find 14 now. that there, so I can get back to that and fix that. Let me see. Okay, this tests for 0 and 1. That automatically gives a player. And then to get 2. Let me think. I think I have to also add in for these not only to do that, I don't know, I'll test it out. If it works fine, then I don't care. This was... Let's see, what's this? That's 47. So if this is... Well, that's a missile right there too. Should be 49. There we go. So that should be 48, but we need to know where 48 is located. Six, 47, 48. So now what we do, let's see. Add all in that area. Copy that and change 47 to 48. Get rid of that extra 1. Change that to an 8. Change that to an 8. Make sure that looks good. Let's see. Test for at all. Oop, why does that have 2 brackets? Okay, let's test it again. Okay, test for it all in that area. Okay, that looks good. With the score of talent map of 48, minimum and maximum. Score, have map, minimum 0 and 1. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so let me test my current score. Okay, I don't know if it keeps on pausing after a certain time period or what, but I was just looking at the clock on how long I've been streaming. Wow. Didn't know we were at it that long. I'm still going strong. So, alright, scoreboards, players list, P. This basically tells me all the scores that I have set for myself. Let me just check town map. Yeah, I know there's a lot of scores. Town map is currently 8. Okay. And have map. Have map is currently 0. Okay. So, in theory, if I go right now to Pallet Town. Okay. So it did that. That's good. Let me get rid of this junk. Okay, let that render. Come on. Okay, Route 1. Viridian City. Okay, now comes the true test. Okay, let's go inside. Do some things here. Step outside. Arg! Why does it do that? Do I have the minimum maximum numbers switched around? Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't know why it keeps on doing that. Let's see, sort related list at P. Alright, have map. Have map is 1 currently. Why is it 1? I was thinking. Alright, Okay, it says I'm live, but it doesn't seem like YouTube's doing anything. Okay. Okay, it's recording good. Alright, yeah. I was, you know, before, when I was doing this on Twitch, and now, you know, before I started doing the whole live stream thing, I was like, what's an uncommon button that I don't use really on my keyboard that I can use as a on-off stream button? Tab. So every time I've been hitting tab, it stops the live stream. So that should hopefully fix that problem. But anyways, score list at P. Where's that have map? Have map. Why is it at 1? I know it goes up and down. Let me try something. Let me get rid of those piggies. Go back to my command block area. Here, piggy, piggy. Not you, piggy. You, piggy. Okay. Have map. Is now 76, so scoreboard. Players set P. Have map 2. Alrighty, let's see. Oops. Yeah, okay. So basically now, fun process. If anybody tells you to go ahead and make a map, just tell them to fuck off. So I have to now basically tell it not only to do that with a tile map, but also whenever this happens to also let's see if this will work. Well, let me do it first for Pallet Town. So anytime it, oops, wrong one. Where's my Pallet Town? There it is, okay. Also, add that player, execute. No, also add the player, scoreboard, players, set at a. Have map to 0. Hope this works. Trial and error, right? So now, in theory, let me just check real quick. My have map score. is 2. So now when I go to Pallet Town, okay, let's try something. Let's see what my town map score is. Town map is 1. And why do I have Viridian City? Which should be 3. Let's go 3. Sometimes just that map is set to 2. Town map is set to 3. Yeah, sometimes tweaking and trying to make things better is just making things more complicated. Boy, let's see, what can I do? I can go back to the piggy thingy, but at the end of the same time it does the same thing that it was doing before. Or I can just F this whole project and say those 2 hours that I've been trying to do this meant, you know, it's for nothing. And plus I've done it like I think another hour or so before as well. What to do, what to do, what to do. Got a headache just thinking. Should I leave it? Well, either way, I'm gonna have to go back. Because in order for this to work, basically, what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to have another set of commands. Which was a way I can do set this one to this, and this one to this, and this one to that, and so on and so forth. As far as I can recollect, there isn't. Only for testing can I test from multiple. Sorry, because I can remember there isn't one for giving out multiple scores and different scoreboards at the same time. Unless if I do something like but then that would screw things up over here. basically, once it does this, it also sends a signal to redo the second scoreboard, which resets their have map to 0. If I do the piggy thingy, then it'll do the same thing as I was doing before. No, wait, what if I do it in reverse? So over here I had add. What if I do add here? I know there's a certain order that these things go, I just forget the order. Add all. What was it? Have map 1. See how quickly that goes up? So now instead of add, let's remove. So board flares set p have map to 2 since I have a map. So now it should constantly be at 2. Let me see how well this works. I doubt it, but I'm hoping. So, Pallet Town. Besides adding additional clocks to where now it also tells the player in that area yeah, the sun wasn't rendering right. Yeah. Now it's gonna tell the yeah, I'm just gonna have to scratch this whole thing and until I figure it out. So making it better, and I tried not to make this a wasted event, but looks like it's a wasted event. I'll have to do more research on it, I guess. Where's that other piggy? There it is. See, because if I do this, and I go to Pallet Town, it's gonna work because my scoreboard was set to 0. My mouse doesn't work. There we go. However, it won't recognize it anywhere else because now my scoreboard is at 2. Wait, what? Did it like fix itself? I certainly hope so. Let me check Viridian City. Okay, okay. Maybe I fixed it. I don't know what I did, but maybe I fixed it. Let me see. Walk around a little bit, walk around a little bit, step outside. Nope, didn't fix it. Wait a sec, what's my score? have map. Have map is at 1. Why is it at 1? It should be at 2. Shouldn't it be at 2? Why is it at 1? Yeah, shouldn't it be at 2? Did I not change these to 2? That one's 2. That one's 2. I'm gonna check the other side. I think it was just that one. Maybe I missed one. It happens. Okay. Very confused. Why is it going to have map 1? But it should have set my score to... It said something about it. Let me see. See, all this is just trial and error, and I do apologize about that. And I do apologize about my mouse keep on acting up. Invalid format. Okay. Scoreboard player set at player scoreboard have map 1 minimum and less than 0 more than 1. Yeah, this is backwards. That should be 1. That should be 0. Just do that over here as well. I mean, if it's not going to work right, it's not going to work right, but at least it should be set up right. Okay, let's see. So that is, okay, the first 3 areas. Okay, just test. Where is have map is 2, so now it shouldn't work. Yep. Maybe that's what was messing up before. try something. Again, trial and error. I apologize. Okay. I'm here tapping and I'm like, why is it not working? Scoreboard, players, remove, add P, have map 1. Add 1, and scoreboard, players, set, and P, have map to not have map to 2. Okay. Let's try it. Because we already have this one. Yeah, see, it doesn't work. I guess the past few hours were a huge waste, so unless if I go ahead and make it to where it yeah, the only way around this that I can think of to where it still works is if, and this is gonna suck, but basically what I've done here for all of these, all the extra ones that I've made, instead of changing the town map, it's gonna suck. It's gonna also change the have map score, and yeah. I'll put that on hold, so what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to leave these the way they are, and get rid of have map. Remove half map. Now I have to go back to all of these, and for now just can the have map idea. Just for now, until I figured out what I've been doing wrong, or if I do have to, which I don't want to, so I can leave these as the separate scores again. Though it does create all those extra clocks. So yeah, map making is not easy if you do want to have a good map out there. So, yep, I'm gonna just have to go can the whole have map idea for now at least. I'll leave the other one the way it is in case if I come up with something else. I'll have to do some more research and some more tinkering. Probably do all that off camera because you guys have sat through this. At least you get some good music in the background, you know. And we can talk about stuff, I guess. But in order for our machine to work again, I have to erase all these hab maps. Because, well, that'll explain why that wouldn't work. Because now it's going to be testing. Oh, I didn't erase that one either. It's going to be testing for a scoreboard that doesn't exist. And so it'll be like, well, this one doesn't exist. So, you know, well, then I can't know if you have it or not. And so, yeah. Man, I messed up on a bunch of these. At least this is pretty easy to fix. This should be 19. So 19, 18. So those, I mean, it's gonna be like, well, there is no have map scores, so there's not gonna do anything. So I can leave those the way they are for now, at least. So if I do figure it out and I do bring back the have map score, you know, I won't have to go through all that again. So the only thing I have to do, like I said, is just temporarily or maybe permanently, I don't know what's gonna happen, just change all these. And if I can't come up with a permanent solution, then I don't know, it's gonna be, I guess I'm gonna have to change all these back to 1. And then it'll just be the way that it was before. See, there we go. Look, another one that's... So it's a good thing we're going back through these, because we can fix them. This was 42. Sorry if this was jeez, really a boring episode. Like I said, I was just gonna do this like I normally do with my updates, but I remember one time somebody asked me if they could watch in on my updates, so that's what I'm allowing you guys to do, is sit in on what I sit through to just perform an update. And now you kind of know why it takes a while for me to finish up this map, as well as produce, you know, a steady flow of updates. And a lot of times those updates are just trial and error as well. That's why it's still technically in beta, because I'm just testing before the full release of the map. I don't even know what this one is. Let's see. 53. Okay. Now it should all work, since Have Map doesn't exist. Yeah. There's Pallet Town. Route 1. Viridian City. Yep, the flow's back, but now whenever a player is out of the range of the sensors and goes back into range, it's gonna do the same thing. So, like for example, if I go to the back corner over here of Viridian Forest, so it looks fine, but then when I go into see, it gives it back to me even though I already have it. Whatever for now. Whatever a million times, whatever. But, what was I else gonna do? There was another thing. Oh yeah, the badges thing. So do you guys want me to do that? And why is this not rendering? You can see everything. There we go. A little bit of a lag spike. Give me up, give me up, give me up, give me up, give me up. There we go, okay. Should I do that with the badges? Make them back to badges, and then just change this machine from testing for badges. But then I have another machine that tests for badge scores, but then I have to go drop it back to items. Because half of you don't mind the badges as a score value. The other half want the actual badges. It's like, I can't appease everybody. But yeah, that's how my badge machine works. So basically here it is. Test for, that's not a badge machine. It's a teleport machine. Here's a badge machine. Okay. Test, no, that's my EV machine. There's my badge machine. There's my little baby. Okay. Here, for example, boulder badge. The test for it, and at the same time, what it does is creates a badge level of scoreboard badges 1, and also removes the boulder badge at the exact same time. So it does this for every single one. I was gonna redo the Poke Flute, but I don't think I'll do it in this live stream. I was gonna make it to where it actually, if you held it in hand, it would play the sound but it's a stick. Is there a way to test for an item being used that's a stick? Let me see. Test for... Let me look it up. Huh. Oh well, that was that. Thanks for sitting in on my headache of a... well, not a catastrophe, just I guess a headache of tweaking. See, building and updating is okay. Tweaking, it's just trying to get it right. And sometimes it happens easily. Like when I did the tweaking for the Silphco, that was pretty easy. The tile map tweaking is a bit of a freaking headache, if you don't ask, if you ask me. But yeah, this was one of my theories on the item ever despawning or ever being able to be picked up. That's how I have it working in my marts. Basically, summon an item 2 blocks above where the command block is. In this case, the item is a Pokeball, and only one. And pickup delay, which this is the highest delay pickup there is, 32,767 ticks. And also an aging of minus 32,768 ticks. So basically, it can never ever disappear. And it can never ever be picked up. You can just sit here for hours and you will never ever be able to pick it up. Yeah, interesting. Because I seen somebody put it for like 10 seconds or 100 seconds or whatever, or ticks, not seconds. And I was like, well, if you don't want them to ever pick it up, why are you setting the value so low? Why not set it to the maximum amount, which is what I have it set for? This mechanism right here, it is the Game Mode 2 mechanism. So that's how you guys are able to stay in Game Mode 2 no matter which other game mode you try to be in. Because this map is only for Game Mode 2. This is my... oh yeah, that's the have map. Spawn machine? The escape rope machine. So this is how my escape rope works. Basically, spawn, that's the setting your spawn. Quickly turns your game rule, keep inventory to true in case if you have it to false, because what happens is now it automatically sets the player's spawn scoreboard to 0. Then it also tells you the escape rope has been enabled, and it's teleporting you to the last visited Poke Center. And currently the only way to, in single player without mods, how to go back to your spawn point is, you guessed it, kill the player. So what it's going to do is it goes through this whole thing and then it kills that player. So that's why you have keep inventory to true, so you don't lose anything. Then I have, this is my way for you to get only one of a certain type of Pokemon, like only one Eevee, only one Lapras, only one Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, all that fun stuff. Yeah, this is the Silphco. All my other tools and mechanisms, like for example the key, that's actually being tested in the Silphco itself. This is just a never breaking, super efficient rock smash that can only break the obsidian, which is the rock that I have it set for. Also, over here, this machine also, if let's say you were to pick up a piece of obsidian, because you know you rock smash it, you break it, well, it's gonna drop a piece of obsidian. Well, this machine automatically clears your inventory of the obsidian, even though you can't place it anywhere and there's no purpose for it. I have it automatically destroy it. Same thing if you summon and dismiss a horse. There's a chance for the way that the dismissal works is that the horse dies. So like for example, we go here, okay, summon a horse. So there we go, the horse is summoned. Now if I go dismiss, kills the horse, and you notice it dropped leather, but I have no leather in my inventory, because just like the obsidian, it damn mouse, okay, it also clears the leather from my inventory automatically. I could have it to where it allows me to keep it, but I have no purpose for it. And there's a hole. So yeah, just a few mechanisms running at the same time. Those scoreboards though, there are a lot of dummy scoreboards. As you can see, I think every single one of these is dummy, except for some items like this one. The scoreboard for spawn is really an item used for snowball, and that's what the escape rope is a retextured snowball, yes. But there are currently 50 objectives running. A lot of them, actually, I believe 49 of them are dummies. Each one with a different name. Oh, nope. The flash is also a use item, which is a potion. So, okay, 48 are dummies and 2 are actual use items. I might change the Poke Flute to a use item. I might, but that's for another time. Yeah, I've been talking for a while, and I've been doing this for a while, for what, almost no increase in efficiency, I guess. Hopefully I'll figure out, besides creating another set of clocks, which I do not want to do. Let me get a drink real quick. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I have enjoyed talking to myself. But let's watch the moonrise. Oh no, I want to watch the sunset. Oh, it's so beautiful. Goodbye, Mr. Sun. Isn't that nice? You get to watch the sunset with me. But yeah, I think that came out pretty good looking when it's not all blurred out. The moon looks better, but I think the sun looks the way it is because it's still producing all that light around it. You know? So sun's almost gone for the, I guess, 100th time today. Oh, and for those of you that may or may not know, I am working on a video on how to make Jolly Rancher vodka. So I did the first part of it last night. I'm going to go check up on it, and if it's ready, I am going to show you the final product of the Jolly Rancher vodka. So yeah, I do stuff besides games. Besides gaming, I help in the community. I make vodka drinks. I drink and party and stuff too. But I'm over age. Like I said, I did have kids, so you know, I'm not a little kid myself. And like, the moon's rising. See, the moon came out so good because it doesn't produce as much light as the sun does. And the thing is, that's funny with the moon is it's over there, it's facing this way, but then when it's about to set, it faces the opposite way. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. But anyways, yeah, if anybody wants to know why I have a piece of coal in my hand, that's actually for Island 2 in the Sevi Islands. For those of you that don't know, that's a meteorite that, who was it, Cilio? Gives it to you in Island 1. And if you want to see what actually, I mean, I've shown that in my, what's it called? The map showcase. But when you get to Island 1, eventually, there will be a machine here. I might add a couple NPCs here, I might not. But when you first get here, you're gonna get this, which I already have the meteorite, so it's not supposed to give me another. Oh yeah, it reset my code. So now if I remove one of these, yeah, see, it won't give me another one. I forgot my code was reset. But yeah, so it gave me a meteorite, which it says bring to the 2 island game corner. Also, eventually, there goes my mouse again. You'll be able to find a ruby in the first island, and when you do, you return it back to the machine. Which I've done before, so it tells me, hey, now I need to go find the sapphire. And I know I misspelled it on the sign, so I'll fix that. I thought I did fix it, but I guess I didn't. But see, I don't have a sapphire. It does nothing. And in fact, my code for my score for the sapphire is currently 0 because I don't have a sapphire. And for those of you that have played the Sevi Islands in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you will know that in the 5th island, I think, that's where the rocket warehouse is, and that's where you get stuff. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, see, here's the obsidian blocks. Show you guys Mount Ember since we're here anyways. I like looking at it in awe because it is a huge mountain. And then we have a Moltres that spawns in there. That's just a statue, you know, for appearance. It's 1 per player, so if you don't catch it, if it dies or whatever, it can't run away. So I removed the abilities from Pokemon being able to run away a long time ago because a lot of people complained about that. So it can't run away, but you can kill it, and if you do, then you don't deserve to live. No, then you don't have another chance of catching another one. There, I don't know why I wasn't able to fly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, Sevi Island is good to go with the current upload of the map that's out there. But island number, oops, horse book. Island number 2, however, is not. I do have all the maps working, but I mean, it looks like it's updated, but it's not. We go in, I think the only thing I updated was the Poke Center. Yeah, and it's missing people anyways, so I just updated a few things in it. But if we go to, this is the game corner, see, no, that's not the game corner, it's a house, but the house needs to be updated. That's the game corner. It needs to be updated, the blocks need to be changed. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So, but yeah, it's built. Everything but Island 7 is built. Just needs to be updated. But yeah, enough of me ranting about updates and whatnot. I'm gonna go, and not thinking of anything else to talk to you about. So this is SireSolo saying sorry. That's a lot of S words. Bleh. But sorry for having you guys sitting on this live stream. Hopefully I kept it somewhat entertaining. And I'll catch you guys later. Alright. Bye.